Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a little unboxing and a first impression product review on a new waiter. Now, I have been going through a lot of waiters here lately, and I really enjoy the breathable style waiters. You just can move around a whole lot in them, and they're more comfortable than your traditional, say, neoprene or any other type of waiter that you get. And I really do like the breathables. One of the biggest issues that I've seen in the not only just the breathable waiter, but in all waiters, is the seams tend to leak. You may get a couple days out of them, you may get a month out of them, you may get a half a season or a full season, and you hang them up, and then you turn around and get them out next year, and the seams are leaking. So I've done a lot of research this year. I've actually watched a lot of other YouTube channels, such as Joel Strickland's Surviving Duck Season, Thomas at Virginia Outdoors Unlimited, and they have seemed to have found a very good waiter, and that is the High and Dry. So stay tuned. I'm going to do an unboxing of the High and Dry waiters. It just came in the mail today. I'm really excited, and hang tight and we'll start the unboxing. Alright guys, here we go. As you can see, I just got these in. I'm very excited. All right. All right, as you can see, the waiters come in a mesh bag, a little handy dandy. And let's see what else I got in here. I got a little bit of swag here. Got a High and Dry koozie, High and Dry leg gaiters here. Put that over there. That's it. All right, so we got the waiters here. Let's take a look at them. Let's open them up. Like I said, I did a lot of research on these and watched a lot of videos, and even called Brian up at High and Dry and talked to him about the waiters. Now I will say that a couple of weeks ago I bought a pair. Drop the belt. I bought a pair a couple of weeks ago and had them sent to me, and they were just a little too snug. And I had bought a tin stout, and they were just a little snug on me. And I called them back, and we got to talking, and kind of figured out if we went up a size or so, that it may fit a little bit better. I hope they do. But here are the waiters. On the outset, I got the brown waiters. Now they make two camouflage patterns in the solid brown. The two camouflage patterns are I believe it's the mossy oak blades, and they also have the mossy oak bottomland. But I like to wear natural gear, and I just didn't want to wear blade waiters, and I just didn't want to have the mossy oak bottomland. Wanted something a little bit different, and so I went with the brown waiter. Went with it. That's one reason why I got the brown ones. All right, so on the onset they got a pocket, a little hand. It's not really a hand warmer. It's just a little place you put your hands. It's not lined at all, So it's not a place to really keep your hands warm, more or less maybe try to keep them a little dry. And we have a big pocket here. Now the hand warmer waders, as you can see, they have two little holes at the bottom to drain out any water. But the big pocket does not, I'm not saying it's waterproof, but I'm quite sure it's more water resistant. You flip it over, or flip the inside, and you have a waterproof pouch on the inside. Got a good waterproof zipper. Kind of like to put your cell phone, paperwork, or what have you inside. Now, that's on the outside of the waders. Got the regular H harness. These are breathable, and they are not insulated. Okay, guys, these are not insulated waders. Now, I got the 800-gram boot. I'm in South Carolina, and for it to get, let's just face facts, it doesn't really get all that cold. And, you know, put on a pair of good merino wool socks, maybe a base layer sock and then merino wool. I think that will work fine. Again, the wader itself is not insulated, so you need to layer up with a good base layer, and then go up as needed for the winter. All right, so here's my biggest thing is the boot. Now this is a very good sturdy boot. I have had troubles in the past where the boot would pretty much just collapse on itself, and to be honest, that was my biggest thing, is putting on a pair of waders, and as you're putting them on, you don't have a sturdy boot, and it just folds into each other, into itself, and that I just don't like. So a really good sturdy boot from the outside, got good grip on the bottom. If you've heard about high and dry, they say that they've got Kevlar on them. Well, this is a Kevlar patch on the knees. Now, this is not the kind of Kevlar that law enforcement or military wear to keep from getting shot. This is just a real good a Kevlar product that's snag proof and keeps you from punching a hole in your waders. Generally speaking, when you're wading, if you're gonna punch a hole, it's usually gonna be from about thigh to the knee and just below the knee, hitting stobs and climbing in and out of blinds and boats and whatnot. You getting on your knees. On the inside of here of this Kevlar lining here, you can feel it is like a neoprene pad. So when you get down on your knees, you kneel down, or you're climbing into a boat, you have a little bit of, or climbing into a blind or what have you, you have a little bit of padding in your knees. And I really, really do like that a lot. I'm going to put them on here in a little bit, but like I said, I like these waders. Like I said, I've done a lot of research on them, and a lot of guys are keeping these waders for years. They have a seam technology that's, from what I've read, is unparalleled in any other wader product. They use a lot more material when they're making these waders, and to reduce the seams. So let's see if we can. So here's the inside seam, and as you can tell, that's a really, really good seam. And of course, if you have problems with them, and if it's a seam issue, just get a hold of Brian or Ian at High and Dry, and they'll take care of you. Again, I talked to Brian for quite some time the other day. Once I had bought these, I bought a pair of waders from them, and they just didn't quite fit right. And I'll tell you where they didn't fit. The boot felt good, but let's face some facts. I'm a pretty big guy, and not tall either. I'm kind of round. And their stout is not really what I consider a stout. So after talking with Brian and talking with someone else who has some waders, who knows someone who was a big guy like myself, wears a 3X shirt, that he stepped up a size. So that's what I did. I stepped up a good size, and hoping, and I know they're going to fit. I mean, there's no, I don't see why they wouldn't. I don't see why they wouldn't. These are gonna be fine. If they don't, well, we'll just go back to the drawing board. But I'm quite sure they're gonna fit. Got double buckles on here. Not too keen on their straps, so to speak. The H-style straps got the slider on it. Maybe a little different type strapping back here, but that's workable. That's workable. Got a shoulder pad here to keep the wader from pulling down on you. Got your D-rings for to clip on your carabiners or to clip on a shell holder. Now, if you notice, there is no built-in shell holder. And I like that because I don't use a shell holder on my waders. I know some people do, and they like them. They find it convenient. I just don't want that extra weight on the front of my waders, dragging them down. If I'm going to carry extra shells, quick, get to them quick, I can just put them in the pocket here or drop a few down in here. I'm usually standing beside a tree when I'm hunting, so I've got my blind bag up against the tree, and I always keep my box of shells right there where I can easily assess them. So, I don't see a problem there. I do hook carabiners when I'm throwing decoys out. Hook my carabiners here so I don't lose them. I know where they're at. So, yeah, I think these will work. So, let's go ahead and get these put on. Hey guys, so here we go. We're going to put these on. Now, I'm telling you now, I'm wearing a pair of thin socks, and I'm wearing blue jeans. I'm not wearing my normal hunting clothes because it's just still too hot. It's going to be 71 degrees outside today. So, they may be a little, my pant leg may ride up a little bit, but that's all right. Okay guys, so I really do like the way they fit. They're a little, I haven't adjusted the straps up here. That's one thing I might have to do. But I'm going to need to put on all my hunting clothes so I can adjust it. It's not hard to adjust, just cinch it up. No big deal. Just cinch it up and tuck the straps and stuff in. We'll worry about all that later. But the waders do fit really nice, really well. I don't know if you can see this. Let me see if I can just bend down a little bit. I have no problems bending down. The waders itself are not binding. Okay? Which was kind of a problem for some of us guys that, they have a little extra padding, a little around the middle. You buy a pair of waders and you go to bend down, they kind of tend to get really tight on you. These are fitting really well. I will say that if you do have a bigger midsection like myself, you may want to step up a size, maybe even 2. I stepped up 2 sizes. I normally wear a 10 stout. I stepped up to a 12 stout. I want the room in here to maybe put a jacket or a heavy shirt, layer some clothes. I can put a jacket on the outside or maybe even get a jacket on the inside. I'll check that stuff out later. These straps will, help me do that. The boot is a little big for me, but I can do a couple of things. First, I can put on some thicker socks when it gets colder. That'll help. I can put an insole in there. That'll help. I do like a little play in the boot. Not much, but a little bit. Because as your body warms up, the air circulates inside the boot, which helps keep you warmer. Other than a tight boot, that's why I don't like tight waders, tight boots. I like to get some room in here to circulate and get that air circulating in here so I can stay a little bit warmer, because these things aren't insulated. The boot is 800 grams. I think they also have 14 or 1500 grams, but I got the 800 gram boot. Again, I'm in South Carolina. You know, we do get some cold days, but it's not frigid like it is up north. I do like them. I'm going to tell you right now. Guys, I really do like them. I think they're going to work. I think this is it. But time will tell. Time will tell. At the end of the season, I'll probably do another review on how I like them. But as of right now, hey guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of stuff, these product reviews, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. If you've got high and dry waders, I'd like to hear your story. I'd like to hear what you think about them. If you have another pair of waders that you like, hey, put that down there as well. And if you do like these product reviews, take a look over here and some other product reviews I've done in a playlist. I'll have that available. And also, I'm going to have another video down here. Whatever YouTube picks, I'm going to let them pick it. So it'll be down here as well. Anyway, y'all have a great day, and we'll see y'all next time on Daddy Duck 365.